can be tricky business for one main reason, growing them out afterward. Beauty editor Maria Della Russo is here to share tips on how to make that process a little less painful. Hi, Maria.
Hi, Allie.
So we were just talking, you know, in the summer months, people try to change up their look, sometimes getting bangs, and then afterwards, they grow out.
You're like, it's July, and now I'm going to the beach, and it's hot, and I have these bangs in my face. What do I do? Well, I have 3 hairstyles that are going to make growing out your bangs much less painful for you.
And they're all sort of temporary fixes, which you can maybe do yourself.
Exactly.
So what's the first one?
So the first one actually comes from us from Mark Townsend. He's the celebrity stylist behind Jennifer Lawrence's hair.
Okay.
And he was telling me that she was hoping to grow out her bangs, but she didn't really want to do anything too crazy with them. So he said one day what he did was he did crown braids and then just tucked the bangs underneath the braids, which is actually pretty genius, because what a lot of people tend to do when they pull their hair back like that is they actually pull their bangs back and slick it back, which when you take your hair down, you get this weird bump in your bangs, which is not super flattering. So this way, all you have to do is braid your hair, do a regular crown braid, and then just tuck the bangs underneath each braid. If you need to secure with a bobby pin, that's fine. And then if you decide to take your hair down at the end of the day, you have these beautiful, beautiful waves, and your hair doesn't have this kink. But if you want to keep them in, just carry around some bobby pins and kind of touch them up throughout the day.
It's great because part of growing your bangs out is, of course, sort of enduring the process where they grow out, so it's nice to have these options.
Exactly.
And that's when you can do yourself, but the next one you might need to ask a friend for some
You
help.
might need a little bit of help with this next one. So Naya Rivera showed off these really cool French braid cornrows that they were really tight on the top and then her hair was down the back. Now, the second we saw this, we were like, this is perfect for women who have bangs at the beach, because if they're really tight, you can get them wet and they'll stay in. Now, an easy way to do it, if you can do French braids on yourself, is really reach for your dry shampoo. This is something that you want to put in your hair before, you actually start doing the braids, just to kind of give it texture. And the great thing about dry shampoo is that it's a texturizer, so it'll really kind of give your hair that grip that you need, and it'll keep those little bits of bangs that like to pop out from the top of your braids in place. And you can kind of spritz it up with dry shampoo throughout the day. And again, this is a great style for the beach because they can get wet and they'll stay in, they won't droop.
And it sounds like using the dry shampoo could be great for bangs in general, not even for people who are, trying to grow their bangs.
Exactly. People kind of think of this as like a cleaning step, but it's also great for texturizing as well, which we love.
Yeah. Now, the final tip you have actually doesn't involve braids at all, but rather an accessory.
Ladies, we all know that every once in a while you have those second day hair days where you just don't want to really do much. So Eva Mendes kind of showed off this really cool turban. Now, you could kind of go 2 ways with this. You could either twist one up yourself if you have a cute little silk scarf, or you can grab a really pretty one like this. This is from Jennifer Behr. It's this really cool leather, and it's just like a really edgy, fun way to kind of stray away from that typical headband. All you have to remember is just, again, carry around some bobby pins so that it doesn't slip in the back. And this is, again, amazing for second day hair. And it's just, it could transition from day to night. It's just a really cool accessory for summer.
And it does up the chic factor ever so slightly more than on the traditional headband.
Absolutely.
Is this good enough for Gosling's girlfriend?
No. What
Thanks,
can you do?
Maria.
Thanks, Allie.